category? I don't know. I don't know why it's in the studying category. Category. Let's go study. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Excited. I think it's looking very good. Everything's working. Oh, the Twitch is twitching. Did you see that? Did you see that joke? Twitch is twitching. I know I'm too good of a joke. I know I'm really good at making jokes. So the last stream when I streamed, I got some sort of copyright. I don't know because I played music. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play music on this stream also. What the fuck you gonna do? Huh? You gonna kill me? You gonna kill me? No, you can't do that. Boom, 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 ba. Dude. How many options? Too many watches, too many problems. Okay, where were we? Where were we were? We were on the carbon bonding, on the sp. If it's carbon to carbon double bond, it's going to be three sp2 bonds and one unhybridized p orbital, which all going to be resulting in the four valence electrons. I understood till there. The characteristics of sigma and pi bond. The sigma bonds are formed. There are for each carbon. There's going to be three sigma bonds, two of which with the hydrogen forming sp2 and the overlapping of sp2 and sp orbital, and the second one is also the second carbon. It's the second hydrogen atom on carbon. The third one is going to be the sp2 overlap of carbon to carbon, resulting in the sigma bond, and the unhybridized p orbital is going to be representing overlapping to form the pi bond, which is ultimately results a double bond between the carbon and single bond between the hydrogen. I think I made myself clear. I think I did it. But I feel like I just learned it. It's not that I understood what happened, you know. The SP2, I get it, but SP2 hybridization is more like, how do you say it? Yeah, I don't understand. How do you say it? It's bad. Well, the four electrons is sp2. sp2. I still don't understand what is sp2. Uh, you're asking a great question. In which, in case carbon to carbon double one is 1s and 2 1 one 2s and two p forming three sp2. How does that make sense? Huh? I mean, what you talking, boy? What you talking? Um, oh man, okay, well, it's a 2s and 2px, 2py, 2pz. Okay, it's p, it's all pdd. I'm stop. Okay, and mm, so you're saying one of the and any of these? Oh, the combination. These two is one 2s 2px py 2s 2py pz 2s 2px 2pz. I get it. That's how sp2 hybridization, three of them forms. Okay, okay. I need to find out about the carbon to carbon triple bond. That should be, how is that? Okay, this carbon to carbon triple bond is going to be, how is it going to be forming? It's it's three sp hybridization, right? And I get it. The carbon atom undergoes sp. Oh, don't scroll too fast, man. And it's not, it's electronic configuration of the carbon atom. Again, carbon atom starts with electronic configuration. Electronic configuration. What? Where is that? Okay, the formation of electrons. One of the two s electrons promoted to the empty 2p orbital, giving configuration. Okay, let's be hybridization. Now it's one 2s and one 2p orbital mix. Each carbon forms one sigma bond with the other carbon atom using the sp hybrid. Okay, that's the sigma bond. Each carbon also forms two sigma bonds with hydrogen atom, like acetylene, using the remaining sp. Okay, how many sp orbitals? Okay, one s and two s, two px, two s, two py, two s, two pz. Okay, that is still three. Sp hybridization is still three. One 2s and one 2p orbital mixed to form two sp hybrid orbitals. These two hybrid orbitals are arranged in a linear geometry with 180 degrees bond angles. I don't care about the bond angles, it's the remaining two unhybridized p orbitals. Okay. Okay, each time one of these forms, there's three unhybridized. No, 2s, 2p, 2s. I mean, each one has an electron, so it's sp hybridization, but it's, yeah, there's a chance to form three, but they did not form three, they just formed two. I don't get the two part. Two forms, 2p, 2s, 2px, 2py, 2p, blah, blah, blah. Only two is formed. I think that's how it works, okay? So 2s, which of any of these, and the remaining would be the unhybridized, two unhybridized p orbitals. That is, in the case of px, 2spx, it's going to be py and z. Okay, okay, I get it. So, so the first two sp orbitals combine or overlap to form each carbon forms two sigma bonds with hydrogen atom in the molecule like acetyl using the remaining. Okay, each carbon atom has two sigma bonds, one with the hydrogen and the one with the carbon. Okay, what? It's so dirty. I hate dirty. Okay, mhm. So the sp hybrid orbital forms sigma bond by overlapping each other, and the remaining, so the two sp hybrid orbitals and two p unhybridized, two p unhybridized orbitals. Okay, and this results in, what does this result in? Um, yeah, these two forms sigma bond between carbon and hydrogen, and carbon and carbon. The remaining forms pi bonds between carbon and carbon, resulting triple bond between carbon and carbon. That is one sigma bond and two pi bonds. Okay, I get that. So what is the case of single bonds? Oh, in the case of methane, that's if it goes to ethane, CH, C2H6. What's gonna be ethane? Okay, I get the triple bond and double bond now, and I'm gonna predict the carbon to carbon single bond with three of the hydrogen. Hmm. It's also four valence electrons. Here there won't be any unhybridized orbital. Every orbital would be hybridized. How would you get an hybridized form? I think the carbon just forms four sp hybrid orbitals in which three sp overlaps with each s orbital of hydrogen, and the remaining. Okay, now, oh, come on. Explain the bonding. Ethene. 2s orbital and O3 to 4 sp3 hype. Okay, it's sp3. Okay. So sp3, 4 sp3, 3 sp2, 1 2p, 2 sp, and 2 2p. Okay, this is how single, double, triple bond goes. Okay, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. It's all coming together. Hmm. I don't get the four sp3 orbitals. One 2s and 2px, 2py, 2pz. One, two, three. Okay, I get the three. What's the four? It's just the fourth one. What? 2s orbital and three 2p orbitals mixed to form 4sp hybrid. Four sp3 hybrid orbitals. It's four electrons and think. How do you get the 3sp2? It was px, py, and the last one is unauthorized. Okay, it's gonna be 2s, 2px, yz. It's all three, so it's ultimately four electrons. It just shows the number of valence electrons. Okay. Mm-hmm. I get it. In the case of 2sp, it's gonna be spx, and pyz is unhybridized. Okay. I get it. I got the answer to the questions. I'm not saying. I'm saying. Let's go to the next question. Maybe not. Maybe we should. But I want to do one more question. Can you give me another example like this, just so I know I. Okay, it's propane. Oh. Okay, now we getting tough ones, boy. Okay, it's propane. It's gonna be C3H8, so it's H12, H8. So it's the atom looks like this, I guess. Yeah, it looks like this. Should look like this. And how are the atoms? How are the electrons on this carbon? The first and the third carbon has four sp3 hybridized orbitals forming. Oh, I'm still confused on this octet rule. Central carbon, middle carbon is bonded to the. Okay. It uses the central carbon. Middle carbon is bonded to two other carbons, and it uses four sp3 hybridized to form bonds. The terminal carbon, each bond three. Okay, so it's just sp3 hybridized orbitals. That's it. Carbon hydrogen bond. Each carbon atom uses remaining sp3 one s orbital. I know this one. Each carbon forms overlap. I mean, it's a single bond, so yeah. No, it's not that hard. I don't know the bond angles, but does this only apply for carbon and hydrogen bonds? I don't think so. No, the principle. Okay, CO2. How is the hybridization of CO2? It's carbon's valence electron is 4 and oxygen valence electrons. Six. So it's 4 and 6. It's going to be 10 valence electrons that's going to flow through the whole area. It's 1s2, 2s2, 2p. It's 2p2. Oh, 2p4. 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 Okay. So, what are the bondings that's gonna form here? This here the two unhybridized p orbital, and there's one. This box should be bing bak boom 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 bak. What did I do? How does this work? It should be. hate Twitch. I mean, does it make a difference? It does make a difference, but yeah, whatever. I don't care. All I care is I stream daily. Okay, it's. Oh, don't make me scroll all the way down. So, how is two sp orbitals form sigma bonds with the two oxygen atoms. The unhybridized p orbital in the carbon overlap with the p orbital. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's forming sp hybridization. So it's forming one sp. How is it gonna work? I mean, depending on the bonding, right? Okay. So if it's a double bond, it's gonna be two p, two sp. What is in the case of HCN? The sp orbital nitrogen forming strip sigma bond. So it's gonna be three sp orbitals. No, two sp orbitals and two unhybridized. Okay, here it's gonna be one sp orbital, and so the carbon is gonna have two sp orbitals and two unhybridized p orbitals, which forms which overlaps with the for so the first sp orbital overlaps with the so in CO2. One 2s and one 2p orbital form two sp orbital. Okay, which are I get that. The remaining two okay. Hybridization of oxygen. Each oxygen atom in sp2 is sp2 hybridized. Okay, now we're talking. sp2. Okay, oxygen atom is the sp2 hybridized one here. Okay, okay. So one 2s orbital and two 2p orbitals hybridized form three sp2 hybrid orbitals. in which the sigma bond, the sp orbital of the carbon overlaps end to end with the sweet orbital of orbital forms sigma bonds, pi bonds. Okay, so what about the remaining two sp2 orbitals in oxygen? Great question. Oh, thank you. Are not involved in the bonding, instead hold lone pairs of electrons. Here's the detailed breakdown. What happens in the remaining two sp2 orbitals in oxygen? Two sp2 orbitals in oxygen, each oxygen atom. One sp2 orbital overlaps with the carbon to form sigma bond and carbon to carbon. Okay. The others two sp2 orbitals in the oxygen remaining, the non-bonding, and each contains a lone pair of electrons. So they're just there. Each bond represents two electrons, right? Each bond represents two electrons. So each bond represents two electrons, and each lone pair. So I need one more chat GPT because the fuck. Oh, I'll just search here. Right. Chat Japata. Two one bond represents two electrons, and one orbital represents one electron. Right. One orbital can hold two electrons, but often individual electrons are discussed when forming bonds. If you were referring to something more specific, okay, I get it. I get it. I'm right. Yeah, that's the summary. What they talk about? They talk about none. What they talk about? They talk about none. Huh? They talk about none. Huh? Peekaboo. No, there's no. I can add 25. No viewers. No views. Oh yeah, that's. I think yeah. Hassan. Ever since I was a kid, and I was a shit. Hey, she just So how did so oxygen forms three sp2 hybridized orbital. Okay, how do I understand that? What does that mean? Three hybridized orbital. That means one S, two S, and two PX, PY. Oh yeah, yeah. I got the three ones. Okay, I got it. But how does this? Mm, so it's six electrons. So do they form six orbitals or six hybridized orbitals, or they should form six, right? Yeah, they should form six. Oxygen should form. The remaining unhybridized p orbital on oxygen participates in pi bonding. Okay, so it should be three three sp2 and three unhybridized p bond. What? P orbital. Yeah, orbital. Oh man, my wording it's gone. I'm having a hard time, man. You don't have access to this feature. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, let me just go to my. Let me just take the stream and. Nope. I need to have a perfect. Oh, it's the face is just like that. Okay, whatever. Just I'm gonna post my community. I don't have a community, but still, I'm gonna post this shit. I'm live, and if you at least one of you. I need at least one viewer. I need at least one viewer. Okay, got it. Post. But no one cares because this world might. Mm. So it should be three sp2 orbitals and three unhybridized p orbitals. How is it three? I mean, don't ask me questions, boy. Don't ask me too many questions. Right? Yeah, sp2. What does sp2 mean? It means the un. Okay, let's check. I have a lot of doubts. My mind is going in a lot of ways. Let's see. One to its orbital, two to p orbitals, hybrid form. Okay, and the bond form. No, I'm not talking about bond formation. The other two whole lone pairs. Overall, the geometry of CO2 is linear. I don't care about the geometry. The unhybridized p orbitals form pi bond with carbon. Okay, but oxygen should have three unhybridized p orbitals. Yes. Mm, contains a lone pair of electrons. So these lone pair localized and do not participate in bonding. Electron density around the oxygen atom and help to determine the oxygen's atoms hybridization and geometry. Okay. If if I understood correctly, the oxygen should have three unhybridized p orbital each. This thing regarding hybridization and distribution of orbitals in oxygen CO2. Let me clarify why. Well, double bonds, which consist of a sigma bond and pi bond formed by the sideways overlap of unhybrid. Okay, if oxygen has three unhybrid, be able to form sigma bonds with the carbon efficiently because sigma bonds typically arise from head-on head. Okay, that's not answering my question. How the orbitals in oxygen work? Hybridization in oxygen undergoes sp2 hybrid. Okay, this creates three sp2 orbitals. Okay, or level by lone pair electrons, which determines the fourth orbital remains okay. Oxygen has three sp2 hybrid orbitals, one for sigma bonding with carbon. No, oxygen has on one on. Okay, why are not three? It would lose. I mean, I get that it would lose the ability to form, but the oxygen. I get that the oxygen would lose the ability to form sigma bonds efficiently if there ugh, if there is three unhybridized p orbital, but ox- oxygen has six valence valence electrons. What about that? If this world were mine, don't you dare change your values. Valence oxygen has six. When oxygen undergoes sp2 hybridization, well, these six electrons are distributed as three sp orbitals. One. What? It's still four electrons. Or the six electrons is distributed. Okay, it's distributed in that way, but it's just it's not that clear. I don't think this is the right answer to the question. Two bonding pairs, two lone pairs. In the two remaining sp2 hybrid orbitals, okay, the valence, okay. One sigma bond and one pi bond and two valence electrons, two valence, two sp2 hybrid orbitals remaining, which contains a lone pair, which means, okay, that makes sense. I mean, the six makes sense. Okay, okay. I'm not understanding a lot. You will never. If it were one of me, I'm in it, go money to sim. Always wanted to live. If this world a man. Tonight. What? Where's the screen? YouTube, stop playing. No, you're not. Should you get the permission from OBS? Is that what you want? No, that. Oh, shit. I got an overlay and can I. Oh, okay, that's good. Let's change the overlay into a large. Ah, I can resize. Can make it big. Right now, I'm in front of in the top, baby. The valence. You guys see this? You guys see the valence electrons? No, it's not here. I think YouTube cannot stream it. Like YouTube cannot stream the live feed, but they can. When I upload the video, they can do it. Okay, okay, that's good. FaceTime HD camera. Can I change backgrounds? No. Look at me. Look at me. Not stop sharing. Oh. Uh. The presenter should be small, but I hate that I'm not in the circle. You understand what I'm saying, right? Oh, it's there. Um, okay, if I'm studying, I think I'll be in the circle. That's a good feature, you know. I don't need backgrounds. No, I don't need background. No, I don't need background. Why do you give me background? Oh, I think they give you background. That's that what it is. Is that what it is? Mic mode. Isolation. Okay. I'm out. I'm in. Can I make this a little bit bigger? Uh, too big. Off. No. It's pretty good. No, it's working good. Whatever. This world. What? What? I have two viewers. I don't. I'm wasting a lot of time, right? It's more like people and blogs, right? Education, I would say, yeah. Customization, no, no, not these. I'm not talking about these, boy. Well, ain't that something? Ain't that something? Mm, I do have YouTube, right? Let me just check if I can see myself on this world. This is world. Let's search for man Reddit. You are fucking playing with my no Crackatomb. There is a channel named Crackatomb, and he is live. Yo, I cannot see. Mm. Off. I know, I know, man. Same working. I think after the live, I think you can see the screen, but um, I yeah, it's unfortunate. I did not know that on the live it looks like this. So I think I should, get OBS to stream on YouTube instead of, stream YouTube through the browser. So yeah, that's it's what it is, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Even though it's my account. Bro, that's me. I think it's better to hide the user. Jeez, first, how you getting? So it's what it is. It is what it is. I need to start, you know, uh, multiple streaming on OBS. Twitch, no reply, nothing. No one gives a shit in Twitch. I would never say subscribe to the channel. I mean, a lot of people are saying so. I think it's the term subscribe. I don't think no one has to know it. Everyone knows it. I don't think I have to say it so that they subscribe. If they like me, they would subscribe. I don't think I have to say subscribe. But it's not about subscribe. It's about providing content, and my content right now is not even in the way I want it to be presented. It is bad. It's baffling. So oxygen has so in the CO2 compound, C double bond O, in which oxygen has two sp2 hybridized, three sp2 hybridized orbital with one p unhybridized p orbital. Carbon, on the other hand, forms two sp hybridized orbitals. That's it. That's also not that carbon. And okay, yeah, and two unhybridized p orbital. So how? Yeah, I do have another question. Again, chat. How do I know if the okay, so the structure is CO2, how would I know if the bond is double or single or triple? No. Take the total number of valence electrons, find the sum of valence of each atom in the molecule, the number of electrons corresponding to the outermost electron. They tend to have the 8 electrons in the valence shell. Hydrogen is an exception. It follows the duet rule. Oh, come on. Damn, it's pretty cold. Okay, I get that. Constructs, okay, and each electron should have 8 valence electrons on the outer shell. Those who agree with the octet rule and 16 valence electrons is there. Okay, and it's 4 plus, okay. Each should have 16. Okay. Each should have 8, and there are 16. So they share the electrons, but I don't know about the bonding. It doesn't matter if it's single or double bond. Two atoms share one pair of. Each bond represents 2 electrons, okay. Carbon already has distributed the remaining electrons to satisfy. Mhm. Also, the other two lone pair sp sp2 sp2 orbitals have to do anything with forming the connecting each CO2 molecule I don't want the great question thing. I just want this one. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's bad, it's bad, it's really, really bad. Mm-hmm. So, in the case of CO2, one sp3, sp2 of oxygen, and one sp of carbon forms what? What? Why are you so slow? Okay, now you got back. Okay. Nobody's a sympathy. I couldn't let it go. And I wasn't. Is this world a man? I might have a sympathy. Oxygen and one sp of carbon forms what? Forms single bond? No, pi bond, sigma bond. Each CO bond. The unhybridized p orbital of oxygen and carbon forms the pi bond. The two remaining sp2 hybridized orbitals, the two remaining exist as the lone pairs. Dude, the magnet is gone? Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Is it the battery low for the pencil? Is it that case? No, it's still good. They're so slow. I can la. If this world, man. Lone pairs. Okay, I got the carbon dioxide now. Now I gotta do the nitrogen. Right? It's CNC. It's CN. Hydrogen cyanide. What? These are not good chargers, I guess. Fucking piece of shit. Oh, man. I think today I'll end the stream here because I'm pretty tired and it's 9:40. I gotta go to sleep. So, crack a thumb out.